My dear little student friend, you must like to eat popcorn. Me too. But do you know, friend, the hot air popper has a fan, vent, and a heating element. When the popper is turned on, the fan is employed to blow air on the heating element through the vent. The heating element in turn warms the air, which then rises. Above the heating element, the popcorn kernels are placed. The kernels are heated when the hot air rises, therefore resulting in the popping of the kernels. And then popcorn is ready to serve. Friend, the hot air popper which is used to make popcorn utilizes the principle of convection. Yes, convection current. It is my today's topic. Me, your friend Mo, and most welcome to Really Easy. Friend, before we begin, those who are studying from class 1 to 12, send us your problem, your question, your doubts of any topic, any subject except commerce. We will try our best to discuss those in our upcoming videos. We first clear our concept about the word convection. Friend, it is a process of heat transfer by the bulk movement of molecules within fluids, such as gases and liquids. So, heat is the main reason. Of course, uneven heating. Uneven heating. The word is not fun, friend. If some rooms are getting too hot while others feel like a freezer, unfortunately, it is a common problem people encounter, and it often calls the professional HVAC services, that is heating, ventilation, air condition. Yet it is a serious matter on earth. Friend, heat moves from one location to another in three ways: the convection, which is our topic today, and conduction and radiation. In short, conduction transfers heat energy from one particle to another particle, but here each particle of the medium remains in its position. Yes, I repeat, remains in its position. In physics or chemistry, conduction is primarily understood as the transfer of heat energy through a material, and conduction can occur in solids, liquids, and gases. And the process of the transfer of heat from one place to another place without heating the intervening medium is called radiation. Some of the most familiar sources of radiation include microwave oven in our kitchen and radios we listen to in our cars. And heat from the sun radiates the earth through radiation mode. My dear little friend, a little information. I have an art channel all about art. The link is provided in the description. Please visit my channel if you are interested in different types of music, cave painting, portrait, drawing style, etc. And stay with me, friend, dear. My dear little friend, although convection can be quite complicated as it involves the chaotic movement of liquid and gas particles, it can be modeled with an equation. The equation for convection is, yes, in front of your screen, where Q is the heat transferred per second in joules. H is the coefficient of convection measured in watts per meter squared per degree Celsius or Kelvin. A is the area of the surface in meters squared. Delta T is the difference in temperature in degrees Celsius or Kelvin between the two substances. Now example. And friend, there are many examples of convection that occur on a daily basis. Examples include both forced and natural convection. Okay, forced convection occurs when fluids are forced to move in order to promote heat transfer. Natural convection occurs when fluid naturally move due to change in buoyancy or density. Suppose boiling water. The initial heat transfer between the object and the fluid occurs through conduction. The hot water increases in thermal and molecular kinetic energy. Thermal expansion occurs due to which the lower layers of the water become less dense due to overheating. Buoyancy causes the less dense and hotter part of the water to rise, and the cooler and denser water takes its place. This process is repeated until the water becomes uniformly heated. In this way, heat is transferred by convection. Now, wind. Friend, you know the uneven heating causes wind, and these makes currents. Okay, wind is an example of convection current. Friend, sunlight or reflected light radiates heat, setting up a temperature difference that causes the air to move. Okay. Shady or moist areas are cooler or able to absorb heat, adding to the effect. Friend, next example, hot air balloon. The reasons why hot air balloons are able to rise up is because of the principle of convection. You might have seen the heater at the base of the balloon. This heater heats up the air which moves upwards. The hot air which rises gets trapped inside the balloon and hence causes the balloon to rise up too. When the landing of the hot air balloon has to take place, some of the hot air is released by the pilot. The cold air replaces the hot air. Therefore, the balloon lowers. Now, very interesting example, rainfall and thunderstorms. One might even get to observe the role of convection current in rainfall and thunderstorm. Let's see how. Clouds are formed when water in the ocean gets warmed and rises up. These warm water droplets in turn saturate, which leads to the formation of clouds. The small clouds which are formed by this process collide with each other to develop bigger clouds. These large clouds, which are commonly referred to as cumulonimbus, result in rainfall and thunderstorm. Clear? Friend, atmospheric and oceanic circulation are also the large-scale movement of air and water. The two processes work in conjunction with each other. Friend, if you need more explanation about this matter, feel free to comment down below. And friend, if you get any value from this video, consider liking it. Magma. Magma in the Earth's mantle which moves. You must have this type of question. How convection current works in this case? Friend, the hot core hits the mantle above it, causing it to rise towards the crust where it cools. The heat comes from the intense pressure on the rock, combined with the energy released from natural radioactive decay of elements. The magma cannot continue to rise, so it moves horizontally and sinks back down, creating a continuous cycle known as convection. Clear? It is really easy, friend. To my dear little student friend, last of all, a very nice question for you. Does air move without convection current? Friend, convection is the circulation and mixing of gases or a liquid. On Earth, this happens in air, which causes our weather and in ocean currents, If for some reason convection stopped, air would not circulate. The weather would stop. The tectonic plates wouldn't move. The earth will be geologically dead. Friend, see you in the next video. Stay with me. Bye-bye.